In this subject, we will be focusing more on the organ systems. So I'll just give you an overview at this point, wherein first we have our integumentary system. It provides protection, regulates temperature, prevent water loss, helps produce vitamin D, and consists of your skin, hair, nails, and sweat glands. So you have your hair and your skin. And then for the skeletal system, it helps to provide protection and support and allows body movements. It produces blood cells, stores minerals and fats, and consists of bones, associated cartilages, ligaments, and joints. And so, as you can see from this photo, we have your skull, your clavicle, sternum, humerus, vertebral column, radius, ulna, then your femur, then you have your ribs, pelvis, tibia, and fibula. Now let's move to the muscular system. It produces body movements, maintains your posture, produces body heat, consists of muscles attached to the skeleton by tendons. So you have your temporalis, pectoralis major, then you have your biceps brachii, rectus abdominis, sartorius, quadriceps femoris, and then you have your gastrocnemius. Then for the lymphatic system, it basically removes foreign substances from the blood and the limbs. It combats disease, maintains tissue fluid balance, absorbs fat from the digestive tract, and consists of lymphatic vessels, lymph nodes, and other lymphatic organ. So as you can see from here, you have your tonsils, cervical lymph node, thymus, mammary plexus, thoracic duct, spleen, inguinal lymph node, then you have your axillary lymph node and your lymphatic vessels. Don't worry about this now. What I'm trying to do is to just give you an overview, and next time we will deep dive and understand each of these components. Then we have your respiratory system for the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide between the blood, and it regulates blood pH, consists of the lungs and respiratory passages. So as you can see from here, it starts with your nose, and then you have your nasal cavity, then you have your pharynx or your throat, and you have your larynx, then you have your trachea, bronchi, and your lungs. Then we have our digestive system, which helps to perform the mechanical and chemical processes of digestion, absorption of nutrients, elimination of waste, and it consists of the mouth, stomach, intestines, and accessory organs. So as you can see from here, you have your pharynx or your throat, and then you have your oral cavity or your mouth, then you have your salivary glands, then you have your esophagus, your stomach, your pancreas, small intestine, and large intestine. And on the side, you have your liver and your gallbladder. Then you have your appendix, rectum, and anus. For the nervous system, it is a major regulatory system that detects sensations. It controls the movements, physiological processes, and intellectual functions, and it consists of the brain, the spinal cord, nerves, and sensory receptors. So you have here your brain, spinal cord, nerve, cauda equina. Then we have here our endocrine system. It is a major regulatory system that influences metabolism, growth, reproduction, and many other functions. It consists of your glands, such as your pituitary gland, that secretes hormones. So down here, you have your hypothalamus, pituitary gland, pineal gland, and then you have your thyroid, and then you have your parathyroids, posterior part of thyroid. Then you have your thymus, adrenals, and then you have your pancreas, ovaries, and testes. Ovaries is for female and testis is for male. Cardiovascular system that helps to transport nutrients, waste products, gases, and hormones throughout the body. And it plays a role in the immune response and the regulation of body temperature. It is consist of the heart, the blood vessels, and the blood. So you have here your carotid artery, then you have your jugular vein, then you have your superior vena cava, pulmonary trunk, heart, brachial artery, then you have your aorta, and you have your inferior vena cava and femoral artery and vein. Then for the urinary system, it helps to remove waste products from the blood, regulates blood pH, ion balance, and water balance. It is consists of the kidneys, the urinary bladder, and ducts that carry urine. So down here you have your kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, and urethra. Then let's move to the reproductive system. Let's start with the female reproductive system. It produces oocytes and is the site of fertilization and fetal development. Produces milk for the newborn. Produces hormones that influence sexual functions and behaviors. And it is consists of the ovaries, vagina, uterus, mammary glands, and associated structures. Here in the photo, you have your mammary glands, which is in your breast. And then you have your uterine tube, ovary, uterus, and of course, your vagina. For the male reproductive system, it produces and transports sperm cells to the female, and then it produces hormones that influence sexual functions and behaviors, and it is consist of the testes, accessory structures, ducts, and penis. So we have here on the right side your seminal vesicles, and then you have your prostate gland, testes, penis, and then you have your ductus deferens, then you have your epididymis.